Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. On this episode, I'm going to show you guys a lot of upgrades that we did to the RV, and we're going to be going over this huge Bodega cooler TW95. I mean, it is huge. It's a game changer when it comes to cooling your food, your beverages, anything you want when you're out here RVing. Now, the temperature is hot. The summer is in full force. We had to make some upgrades inside of the trailer. There's not too much technical things that we've done, but we had to add a second air conditioner. We also had to clean the entire RV because we went on a trip, and under the tree there was massive caterpillars on a tree, and it was like tree bark was coming down, tree sap or whatever it was. It stuck all over the roof of our RV. So we had to clean off the roof. We had to clean the sides. We had to armor all the tires. I'm going to show you guys all of that. So let's go see the second AC that we put inside. You probably can already see from one of the windows, but let me take you inside to let you see that. Mac is out here relaxing. We're not going to be out here too long. He does have the cover for this little thing he have here, this dog fence. It's by FXW, but we do have the fence cover for it. Let's go inside. The slide is closed in the RV now, but this is our little handy battery that I use for the landscaping. As you can see, the slide is closed. Over here, we did have to, let me turn on this light. We did have to clean out the freezer because it's right in the heat right now, and we had a bunch of liquid on the bottom, so we cleaned that off, and now the refrigerator is nice and cool. But it got really warm in there because we were parked in the heat. Inside the RV, it's 87 degrees. All right, just like that, we're back inside the shop where the magic happens. This is where we do all of the repairs and installations before we put them into vehicles like the Kia Sorento or the RV or the Chevy. But here's where we do all the repairs and installations. So welcome to the shop, everybody. This is one of the batteries that we've been using before, but without further ado, let me show you guys an overview of this Bodega cooler TW95. You're going to see it on the road with us when we're in Florida. It's going to be a game changer because we can stack up and have a lot of food, so we don't have to take that much time going grocery shopping. We could add stuff to all of our Bodega coolers that are in the RV. So cool. So let's get it started. This fridge is an absolute beast. When I tell you it's a beast, it is an absolute beast. It weighs in at just 61 pounds. Has dual zone controls. It's absolutely amazing. What I find great is that you have a solar input right there. You can charge it with a regular solar panel with the DC connection, like a 5.5 millimeter jack. And here's where you use your 12 volt or 24 volt. So that's pretty cool. It even has the room for the portable battery that you can put inside of here. When you open up the dual zone, look at that. It stays open all by itself. You have a shallow side here you can use up on top and underneath, 2 levels. So that's pretty cool. Don't want this thing to fall over here. And look at that. This is like the deep side right here. So you can use this side for a freezer, like a deep freezer, and you can use this side as a regular refrigerator. So that's pretty cool. Of course, your control manual and everything like that comes inside. But all you need is the 12 volt plug, or you're going to use the household adapter that comes with it. So it's really cool. I love the carry handles. So it's only 61 pounds when you first take it out of the box. But as soon as you start loading it up, that weight is going to go up. But if you're stationary, you don't have to worry about much. This is for the control panel here, where you can control both sides of the refrigerator. It has Bluetooth technology. It is so cool. So you could have one side, which is your freezer. You can have ice cream, frozen yogurt, frozen vegetables. You can have everything on this side, and you can set it as cool as you want it. Usually when I set these things, I set it to about 10 degrees, from 0 to 10 degrees. The coldest that I've ever seen it go is -4. You can open up this side, which is pretty cool. And you can store your vegetables, your cooked vegetables that you're going to heat up later, your food, your milk, everything like that. So it's pretty cool. This portion comes right out. So if you don't want to use it, you don't need to use it. and you can have total access to all of the fridge, or you can lay items on the bottom part right here, and then you can put this right back on top, and you can have stuff up here, easy access. On this side, because it's like a deep side, you can have things layered on top. And one thing I like about this is that when I want to get into the fridge, I can easily have this side closed down and have this side open up, so it won't mess with the temperature on either side. So that's pretty cool. From Bodega, guys. So check it out on our journeys. It's going to be coming up a lot more. So that was just a brief review of the Bodega cooler. We're going to be using that all throughout our trips, wherever we go throughout this country. We just renewed our Thousand Trails membership, and it was so cheap. We have the lowest membership that you can get with Thousand Trails. You can't beat it. We pay $750. We opened up, I believe, 2 or 3 additional zones where we can travel just from that $750. So when people ask me, I say, I only have to pay for gas to get to these locations. You get free electric, free water, and free sewer. That's all you need when you go camping. Somewhere to dump your RV, somewhere to plug in to charge up all your batteries and have fun, and somewhere to dump out your sewage. That's all you need. And Thousand Trails, we've been with them for a couple of years now. We're not sponsored by them in any way. We just love traveling with them, and it saves so much money when you're traveling with a big family. We're about to take a big trip going to Florida. Before that trip, we're going to take another big trip for 9 days, but that trip is sort of like it's close by, so it's not that far. It's only 3 states away. Florida is on like the other side of the East Coast, and that's where we're going to be going for that. But you still want to have the luxury of having full hookups. I mean, we can go without having a full hookups for like 1 day or 2 day because of our large family, but to have full hookups all of the time, you can't beat it. I don't think there's any way that you can beat not having full hookups or beat having full hookups. This is just amazing. We don't have to worry about our power running out. We don't have to worry about a lot of things. Oh, another thing that I purchased, not sponsored, is a small generator. I'll show you guys that right now. We did have to purchase this because the last time we were at the campground, you're going to see it in a later video, they did have a power outage. Now, we usually don't stay in the campgrounds for long periods of time unless we're going far, far away, and we stay 7 days, 8 days. The most we ever stayed, I think, was 9 days. But now we're staying a lot longer, 9 days, 10 days, and we're experiencing things like power outages. Sometimes in the winter, when we go winter camping, we're still experiencing when the campground, the pipes freeze with the water, not at your receptacle, but underground. So a lot of these things we never experienced until we started camping for long period of times at campgrounds. So the power outage, because it's hot and we have a big family, I got a small generator, not sponsored again. We do have other generators that are huge, but when we're traveling with the RV, it's very hard to take those big generators with us, the inverted generators. It's very hard to take them. So let me show you the small generator that we bought. Of course, Mac loves to lay on this concrete floor because it's so cool. Concrete is like naturally cool, especially when there's no sun on it. So that's what he likes to do, and he's just laying right in front of the generator. So this is a Power Smart inverted generator. This generator is like really cool. Again, this is not sponsored. We pay for this with our own money, but we're going to be using this while we are traveling to Florida and when we go to our next campground where there may be a power outage. We don't know, but during the summer and the heat waves, you have to be prepared for everything. This is a single pole generator. As you can see, it's pretty cool. You have your 120-volt outlets here. You have a DC plug. You even have USB outlets somewhere on here. I saw that somewhere. Oh, it's right under the 12 volts. You have your reset button, you have your on button, your choke, you have your gas fill. There's a single stroke. Pretty cool. This is a 25-watt inverter. It can handle that surge, but I believe it only goes up to like 1900 watts. Some people said it's going up to 1600 watts, but we'll test it out. Again, on the face side, you have your on button, you have your spark plug. This cap just come off and your oil fill is right down here. So you should take 10W30 oil. I usually take an extra one with me just in case. Here's the exhaust portion of the inverted generator. So it's pretty cool. This is from PowerSmart. If you guys are interested in this PowerSmart inverter, I'll put a link in the description. Again, this is not sponsored. This is something that we bought with our own money to use. Can't wait to set this up. So as we get back, we're gonna put this right in the RV, TW95. I should say Bodega Cooler TW95. Pretty cool. I love the rugged way Bodega has their emblem right on the front. Whew. I'm getting hot in here, so I'm gonna turn the air conditioner on inside of the RV. I usually like to turn that on to keep that AC running, to keep everything cool, and the refrigerators don't have to work so hard to stay cool. The Bodega's coolers, what I notice is that they stay very, very cold, not like the RV refrigerator. The RV refrigerator usually struggles in the heat, but these Bodega coolers, they work very, very well. So if you have a big family or a small family and you're struggling to keep your items cold in your RV refrigerator, you may want to try out one of these Bodega models. They come in all different sizes that you will be able to use. So I'm going to put a link down in the description for Bodega. If you use my unique link, you will save 10%, I believe, or 11%. And I'm going to give you a discount code that will save you an additional 15%. So what happens is that these refrigerators are available on Amazon as well. You will see a discounted price in Amazon. Sometimes they even give you a discount code. That's not always there. But with Bodega Cooler's website, when you use my unique link, that 10% or 11% discount is always going to be there. And when you use my discount code, you're going to get an additional 15% that's always going to be there. So it's going to bring that price right down below Amazon or right equal to Amazon. And you're getting it right from Bodega. You will not be getting it from the warehouse at Amazon where it's just stacked up there waiting for somebody to buy it. When it's coming from Bodega, it's coming from the warehouse where they make it. So guys, the AC is on inside of the RV. You probably can't hear it because I have a mic on, so it muffles out the sound. So what you don't see over here is that I had to cut some of the trees because as I was coming in, these trees are getting longer and longer, and they were brushing up against the top of the roof. So I didn't want that happening. So what I did was cut some of the trees down so that we would have easy access coming into this RV pad. Remember I was telling you about washing the RV. We also had to wash the entire RV. I may have to do a little bit more washing because as you can see, we have some water stains. I don't know if it's going to come out on the camera, but it's some water stains coming down that I want to get rid of. So when we go on our trip, you know, I'd like to have the RV shiny, especially when you're going on those long distance trips to Florida. I put Armor Roll on the tires to keep those nice and shiny. I'm going to put another coat on it right before we leave. And again, we're going on another trip before we go on our Florida trip. So the Florida trip, I believe, is going to be a 14-day adventure where we're going to have 2 days boondocking before we get to Florida. That's on our travel to get there. Then we're going to have 10 days in the campground where we're going to Disney World. We're going to go to Island of Adventures. We're going to dine out. We're going to be eating. We're going to be cooking outside of the RV. And that's going to be followed by 2 more days of boondocking on the road. So we're going to have a lot of time boondocking. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And we're going to be using all of our Bodega products, the coolers, because they work so well when you're in this type of lifestyle. And we have 5 kids, me and my wife, and my wife's mother's coming. My oldest son is not coming. He's away at camp. So we're going to have 4 kids on this trip. But we're going to try out that generator, that inverter generator by PowerSmart. We hopefully that was going to keep us nice and cool when we're boondocking on the road. We're going to take an extra small thing of gasoline because I believe that smart power inverted generator, it only holds like a gallon of gasoline, but I'm told that it can work up to 10 hours. So I'm going to take an extra bottle of 10W30 oil, and I'm going to take a little thing of gasoline. I believe it's like a 2-gallon or 3-gallon little canister that holds gasoline. So I'm going to be taking that, so we'll have it for the road and doesn't put too much weight on the RV. And I'm hoping that that inverted generator will power the big AC on top of the roof. I did check the power with a power station. I have an 1800-watt power station, and it didn't take much. It took a little over 1,000 watts to power the AC and everything else in the camper. So it shouldn't have a problem with the small inverted generator on a full load. I'm thinking I should get like 5, 6, 7, close to the 10 hours. I don't stop that long, so I'm not worried about running out of gasoline. I'm not worried about being too hot because, like I said, we do have dual air conditioners inside. If the inverted generator does run out of gas and we don't have any more gas until we get on the road again, we can plug into the off-grid system with the portable air conditioner, and that can give us another 4 hours. We have two different sets of battery power in here, so it can give us an additional 3-4 hours with the portable air conditioner. So that's all I got for you this week. I don't want to keep rambling. It's just a short video to show you guys this Bodega cooler TW95 before we get on the road. I'm going to put a link down in the description like I talked about before for you guys that want to see how this Bodega cooler works. Let you guys can see other models of it. It's a cool cooler, totally great, and you're going to see us using it on the road for the whole trip. It's going to be a long 14-day trip that's going to Florida, and we're about to go on another long trip, and that's going to be 9 days, and we're going to keep you guys with us. We're going to be doing some more lives. I haven't done a lot of lives, but we're going to be doing some lives just to show you guys how everything goes. So until next time, see you later, everybody. And sorry the video was so short. I usually make long videos for you guys. See you later. See you next time.